Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the UU Road to Top 10. Thank you everybody for all the support on the previous episode. Obviously, like I've been saying, if you do enjoy, I would love if you leave a like. Only if you enjoy though. It'd be great if we get to 1,000 likes. Now, today's team is by my friend Drew, and he said he got to top 15 with it a couple times. So let's actually just get right to the team. It looks pretty cool. So first off, we have Tsareena. Tsareena is a Pokemon that has been picking up in tournaments quite a bit as of late, as a bulky water check, as a rapid spinner, as a Pokemon that just gains momentum. We're using a Choice Band version. With Queenly Majesty and our Jolly Nature, we do outspeed Bisharp, and we're actually able to avoid Sucker Punch, so we can knock it out with High Jump Kick. We have Power Whip as our main form of stab. Tsareena has a huge base 120 attack stat, so this hits incredibly hard. U-Turn is nice for punishing Pokemon that would want to come in on our grass stab, such as Latias and Hydreigon, and Rapid Spin again is there to get rid of rocks and spikes. Tsareena is just pretty cool Pokemon. Again, it's been picking up a little bit popularity. I wish it was just a little bit faster, that way it could outspeed Pokemon like Togekiss and whatnot, but I do kind of like it as a Zeraora check, a Bisharp check, and even a weakened Scizor can't bullet punch us. We do outspeed them, and we can knock it out with High Jump Kick, so it's pretty cool Pokemon in my opinion. Next up, we do have Palossand, another pretty niche Pokemon in the UU tier, but also picking up. It is a Terrakion check that is a Stealth Rocker, as well as a Pokemon that can check Hippo. It actually abuses Hippo's ability with Shore Up, gaining more recovery, and a Mega Manectric check, a Zeraora check. With Culver Bear, we also take knockoff from Crocodile. We take 2 of them, and we can actually stall it out. For the most part, depends. It's a little bit easier if Crocodile is burnt or anything like that, or toxic, easier to wear it down. But the 92 Spadef and max HP allow us to better take on Mega Manectric. The rest is just put into defense. This is one of the few Pokemon in the tier, besides I want to say the Blade, that can fully take on SD Terrakion and does not care about its boost. Continental Crush doesn't do too much to Palossand, and you obviously check it with Earth Power. And of course, resisting Stone Edge and being immune to close combat, really nice. Also, an electric immunity for the team, whereas it's a Stealth Rocker. Mega Aerodactyl is the next member of the squad, giving us a fast Pokemon, giving us a Pursuit Trapper for a -2 Lottie, for example, if they want to go for Draco versus our team, as well as Gengar. Stone Edge is our only form of stab, but hits incredibly hard in the tier. Earthquake is there, it's really good for steals. Magneton, also nice for Nihilego, and Nidoking in general. Nidoking is actually a pretty big threat, especially when you're running a bulky offensive team like mine that is relatively slow, besides obviously the Mega Aerodactyl. So Earthquake is nice for that, and Roost is great for longevity. Mega Aerodactyl has incredible defensive stats in my opinion. 95 is just really not incredible, but it's more so respectable. So this thing could take a Scarf Draco from my Dragon and roost it off, for instance. Also takes advantage of opposing sand teams, just like Palossand with getting a 1.5 times Spadef boost. Unnerva is good prior to Mega Evolving, just because, well, it's a pretty rare scenario, but stopping berries from your opponent. Iapapa is really nice for at least Rotom, that's less rare, but more so, I want to say like a Salic Berry, or maybe like a sub Belly Drum Como, for instance. So you switch into it when it's going for Belly Drum, and then it can't consume its Salic Berry, so you're faster. Earthquake Berry gets sub. It then knocks you out with +6 Drain Punch. Then you go out to Scizor, or I mean it depends really, because it could also get recovery and then you can't Bullet Punch it. It's a really niche scenario, but I think it's better than Pressure prior to Mega Evolving for sure, and it can work. Scizor is the next member of the team. It is our Dragon Resist on the team. It is our Fairy Resist on the team. It's a Swords Dance Sweeper. We have Beginium Z with SD, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, and Roost, +2 Beginium Z, well, Savage Spin Out rather, KOs Defensive Amoonguss. It actually KOs Defensive Alomola after Rocks as well, so it's a pretty cool lure for those two. Whereas U-Turn still just gives us some momentum. We can bring this thing on a Lottie, for instance, to take the hit, roost it off, or U-Turn out. Bullet Punch still hits incredibly hard with Technician. The 8 speed allows us to outspeed defensive Alomola, whereas the rest was just put into attack for offensive power and HP for overall bulk. Primarina is the next member of the squad. It is a choice spec Primarina because today we just want to click Moonblast and Hydro Pump. We don't want to think about it too much. We have Sparkling Aria as our next move that allows us to. It's pretty much a strong attack in general. That's not too bad in general. Like it's honestly, I'm trying to think of some of the pros versus using Surf, because Surf has more PP. But this move does go through Sub, if I'm not mistaken, because I think it is a sound-based move, so that's pretty cool. Psychic is the last move we have, allowing us to hit Pokemon like Amoonguss for a solid 2-hit KO. It's also good in general, just dealing with fighting types. I don't know, because we have obviously Moonblast to do the same thing, so I might be changing that from Psychic to Ice Beam. But I think the thing between Psychic and Ice Beam is Psychic is also a decent move in general to still hit. Like for example, if they have Amoonguss plus Rotom Heat, at least Psychic allows me to damage both of them at the same time, or at least in one hit. So maybe Psychic is a little bit better than going for Ice Beam. We might change it as we keep going. The max special attack, Modest Nature, obviously for the strongest attack output or damage output. 164 speed allows to outspeed most slow Scizors as well as Klefkis. So they'd be in a scenario where Scizor wants to try and roost, or Klefki wants to try and play rough over Thunder Wave, and over Bullet Punch can help us out. Rest is put in HP. But this is a dragon, another dragon immunity, or a dragon immunity rather, on the team, as well as a dark resist and fighting resist. Como is the last member of the squad. We are using Life Orb, 4 attacks Como. Flamethrower is great for Scizor and Blade. Poison Jab is nice for fairy types like Mega Altaria as well as Togekiss. Close Combat and Clanging Scales are your stab moves. Close Combat obviously great for Blissey and Steel types, whereas Clanging Scales is really nice for physical walls like Chestnut, Alamola, and Amoonguss. So it's just a full-on, all-out attacking Como that's really appreciates Aerodactyl pursuit trapping Lottie, because Lottie's obviously faster and can deal with it, and the support from Scizor and Primarina for dealing with Hydreigon. So that's the team for today. Let's get right into the battles. Alright guys, so we have our first game, and I love Tsareena in this. First off, its speed tier is great. Only Latias and potentially Celebi outspeed it, and after that, Power Whip is just so good versus my opponent's team, as well as U-Turn for just dealing with Lottie, and U-Turning out to Aerodactyl to Pursuit Trap is fantastic. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're dealing with Lottie, and it might just come down to Tsareena just clicking buttons. Como has no switch-ins on my opponent's team, just makes Como, and same thing with Primarina. So we're only Tsareena. Not a big fan of this new bold thing, not a big fan of this new everything, but I'm going to power up immediately just because Sand is up, so whatever he goes out into, besides Scizor, will still be taking Sand damage either way, and he might just stand thinking this Pokemon, like, that's going to get blown away. Gone, pretty much, and Sand is going to show me that I am indeed faster. Now, Tsareena is super good in this game. Do I want to risk missing is the question. He would go for Flamethrower here. I could very easily go Como, and I think it's actually worth going Como, not risking missing right there. Unfortunately, I take a ton because he specs and he does burn me. So maybe I should just risk the miss because I lose Como right here. But no Clanging Scale switchings on my opponent's team. We do get rid of Volcanion. However, Scizor is obviously a little bit scary, but Palossand, if it is an SD variant, can just Earth Power it a little bit to the point of Tsareena. So anyway, we're easily getting rid of that. We're going to go for Clanging Scales here as he brings out Lottie. I don't really mind a Psyshock too much, especially because I can bring out Mega Aerodactyl now, eat every hit guaranteed, and Pursuit Trap this Lottie. I'm assuming this is Scarf Lottie just based on the fact he went for Psyshock there. Let's see if he switches. Doesn't end up switching, but this is a 2-hit KO anyway, and I'll guarantee live this unless it's Gigavolt Havoc. Yep, because of these Sand Spadef boosts. So that being a 2-hit KO is fantastic. Go and give me that. Unfortunately, missing out on the 2-hit KO right there. Huh. Because Lottie is relatively weak, though, I feel like I can Roost. I feel like Draco will not knock me out. How much does Draco from Lottie do? I'm gonna calc that. That roll is annoying. That roll is very annoying. Because Lottie would have been dead and I didn't have to deal with that. That burn was annoying too, but that's alright. Draco does 65 to 70. Pursuit. Huh? Is Tough Claws? Oh, Tough Claws isn't in the calc. I guess I got a super high roll though. I know for a fact that my Scizor will beat you 1v1 though. He cannot knock me out ever as long as I Roost. So, and my Stone Edge does 60 to 71%. Yeah, he can't knock me out ever. It's in my best interest to just go for this. I'm also out of range of a crit, so I'm just gonna Pursue, guarantee live the Draco, and then Stone Edge. Yeah, I've had enough. Go ahead and give me that Lottie. So now Tsareena may, in fact, outspeed everything on my opponent's team. Give or take. Quagsire is an interesting play. Well, I don't want Tsareena being burnt on a Scald. I'd rather go Primarina and just click Moonblast. No specs Moonblast switch-ins. The fact that he gives me Quagsire is now means that I may just be able to win with my Scizor. But we'll go Palossand. Palossand can take a hit. SD's up. I'll Earth Power here. Earth Power to do enough damage for Tsareena just to be able to blow you back. And if he's forced to go for U-turn, it basically works out in my scenario. It basically works out for me if his last move is U-turn because he's forced to go for that versus Tsareena, whereas I can just high jump kick. So as long as I keep damage on Scizor, I'm good. And Primarina will be able to check it as well later. That did nothing. That actually did 0. Holy crap. That's +6? Are you not Technician? Are you Swarm, dude? How is that doing so little? I might beat this 1v1 if I get Spadef drops. Oh, let me get some damage off on you. That is fantastic. How did that do so little? Give me a Spadef drop too. I wonder if he's gonna roost because like I still end up at good HP. That has to be max defense, right? That Scizor has to be max defense. Only way I'm actually doing no damage. Like, and he's doing no damage to me. There's no way that's Technician though. Right, so Primarina, I choose you. If he wants to U-turn, so be it. Otherwise, we go for Band High Jump Kick. Barely misses out on the KO. He does go for U-turn to knock me out. However, that is in my Scizor range, so I don't mind that too much. And I think I'm just going to go right out into my Scizor here. And just buggy him. Nope, U-turn's actually better. That is not a play, dude. You would be... Huh? Well, might as well guarantee that he can't switch. This is a really weird game. We guarantee that he can't go Scizor either because I can knock that thing out. First off, my Scizor's going to be his Scizor 1v1 too because I'm offensive. You can knock me out there. I go out to Primarina. Click Sparkling Aria. Win that game. And that should be game. Alright, that was a really weird game. I do not like this bowl text at all. That was super weird. Like, he threw away Lottie, he threw away Quagsire. I don't even think he thought about SD Scizor. SD Scizor is fantastic in this one. Mixed Como is also relatively good. I do want to lead off with Palossand because getting up rocks is fantastic. I can lose to the Suicune, so I have to be careful. To be really careful. But getting up Palossand and getting up rocks because it gets up rocks versus everything besides Suicune. Primarina. Oh, excuse me. Have fun. Primarina checking a lot. Mainly Aggron. Well, checking it in a sense that it doesn't come in, but it will, when it does come in, it will Hydro Pump it and kill it. So it leads off of Aggron. I don't mind Earth Power damage, even if he just opts to Mega Evolve and get up rocks. Damage on this is really good for Tsareena, really good for Scizor. Scizor in particular is fantastic with PokeaimMD again. So, pleasures. Oh my, dude. This bolt text is annoying, man. Let me try Dark Mode for that one dude that spams Dark Mode. I do not like Dark Mode on Showdown. I think it adds nothing to it. I really don't. I really don't like Dark Mode. I can't even read the text, first off. Where's that 5 seconds of Dark Mode, bro? I like being able to see what's happening. Alright, so we get up our rocks. He is Wish. That's annoying. That is very, very annoying. As he goes Togekiss, fantastic play. Arrow seems like the best all-around mid-ground play because I don't want him to be Flamethrower variant. As he defogs. I'm gonna Earthquake here because Aggron has not Mega Evolved yet, so it will hurt a lot. But I'm really surprised he defogged in my face. Defog, Roost, I'm going to say Heal Bell. Nice damage on Crook. I will take that. That's beautiful for Scizor. And we'll switch out to Palisand because we don't care about knockoffs due to our Culver Berry. Stone Edge doesn't knock me out either. To be honest, I feel like a double Earthquaking is fine. I'm going to do it. Because Stone Edge does not knock me out. And that damage is so nice. And I get so much momentum out of this. Palisand comes in. Get up our young rocks. Gotta be careful not to lose to Suicune, which I can very easily because of the move Scald. And we're gonna bring out Big Como and start clicking buttons. I'm not gonna bother predicting Togekiss because I don't think Togekiss can knock out an Aerodactyl at 19%, and I feel like I can just roost on this. So basically what I got out of it was damage on Crocodile. I don't think Air Slash will knock out. First off, I think it's Defog, Roost, Air Slash, and... Sorry. Yep, like I said, don't think you'd go down. I really want to Earthquake again. Like, I very much want to Earthquake again on the Aggron, because if I get that hit off, it's so good for me. But the fact that this Togekiss is more than likely not boosting is great. Like, I knew Aggron was coming out there, man. I knew Aggron was coming out. I need damage. Like, I will sack Aerodactyl to put you in range of Scizor, of Como. Is it worth... I feel like it's worth Poison Jabbing here. Yeah. Because if he can't bring in Togekiss, he can't defog, and I keep my rocks up. Good damage. Can't even double on me because rocks are up. Hey, Como, don't show me no stupid roll. Keeping Aggron low, and then I get to spam close combat for free. So I think it's just worth. And the more important part is Power Whip is no drawback once this Mon dies. Dude, why? It's okay, Power Whip is still no drawback. But that's just annoying. Like Infernape, if it takes a Power Whip, it dies to SD Scizor. I kind of wish I was all out pummeling though in this one. Cause I'd knock out Aggron right now. Yo, my rolls have not been on point in this game. It's literally time to SD though. Because Scald is free. Ooh, I'm SDing up again. I'm gonna SD up again. Because a +4 attack will be enough, I think. Alright, he's gonna be forced to go out into Infernape after. He can't switch. Because Bullet Punch is gonna knock you out. I knew I could have set up on that thing because I'm max HP and probably could have gotten +6 on it. But risking a crit doesn't seem like the best play. How much does +3 do to Infernape? Because I know +6 would have knocked you out, not 8, but... I'm assuming it's Choice Scarf. +5 would have picked up the KO. If he goes Suicune, that'd be fantastic because I just knock him out. I'm trying to think like what his okay, great. Give me this Mon. It doesn't matter even if he doubles. Like at this point, if he doubles out to Aggron, if he doubles to Blissey, if he doubles to Infernape, all of them being gone is great. So he's just gonna throw off a Scald. Let's see if he gets the burn. Doesn't get the burn. Suicune is gone, so we will not be losing to said Suicune. Beautiful. I can literally Bullet Punch the Infernape, and if it Flare Blitzes me, High Jump Kick Tsareena wins. Granted, it has to connect, but still. But I'm trying to think, is that the best play? Because if it's Wish... Yeah, for Among Us. Oh, cool. He didn't even go out into Ape. I guess he was fearing the quick attack. Surprised he didn't calculate. But this is great because I can keep this alive to always deal with Blissey. Go on to Palisand. Don't care about your attack. And literally just spam Earth Power till I die. Actually, it's better to click short up once. Yeah, so by me spamming Earth Power, he can't do crap. Can't wish past anything. Shadow Ball, I guess. Doesn't make a difference. Wish. Soft Boiled. Seismic Toss. Maybe Toxic. If he has T-Wave, then he can't do crap either. I guess he could try and stall me out, but the important thing is, as long as hold up, +2 standard Aggron. I knew Scizor would be the way. Sorry. Alright, so +2 Bullet Punch to Aggron, 14 to 17%. Great. So it doesn't matter. I just spam Earth Power. Only way I can lose is if it's Gunk Shot Ape. I gotta be careful though. You cannot go Aggron here. I gotta go Scizor. S-Toss was his best play too. Good play. He doesn't... Well, he does know. Never mind, he messed up. So now by getting +2, I guarantee make it so Aggron can't come in. By just going for BP. Bullet Punch guarantee KOs Aggron, and as long as I keep Scizor alive, I'll be able to deal with Blissey no matter what. This is just in case it was Wish, but it's not, because it so... Well, it showed... I mean, just in case... Its last move should be Softball. I don't think it's Protect. Because Wish Blissey is very common now, but... It, I kept Palisand alive, by the way, just in case it was, I guess maybe it's Z in front of it. But I kept it alive just in case it is Gunk Shot Bandit Ape. Since he has Scarf Kuruk. But I think it's Z. Just stays in. Maybe he's gonna go Ape now. A nasty plot in my face. Nope. Why is he not going Ape? Infernape should have been came out. Yeah, that boy's messing up. Once I get +6 is a wrap. Once again I spam BP, that way he can't get an Aggron. 91%. Well, I'm just gonna get +6 and win with Scizor. Actually, roosting here is better. Because I guess maybe Banded Iron Fist Ape could knock me out, and he hasn't wished yet, so. Alright, cool. Now I can SD. If he opts to wish here, I'm out of range of Ape. Once I get +6 is a wrap. Goes for Seismic Toss, I roost, and that's a wrap. Like Vaitas is. I don't know. I think Ape should have came out, and then he should, like, my series of plays were to focus, were to make sure he couldn't wish pass, right? Let me get a little... this is the highest HP I can be at this turn. Imagine Seismic Toss a crit. So that guarantees I'm out of range of Infernape crit. And this also guarantees Ape dies unless it's like slack off defensive. I knew SC Scizor was easily the way though, as long as I weakened Aggron and got rid of Suicune. Obviously this game could have been different if Skull burnt me, but that was just... Like, I could have lost... If Suicune burnt Scizor or Tsareena, I would have lost to Suicune, right? So, there wasn't very many ways I could deal with it. I felt anyway. And I kept, again, this alive just because if Gunk Shot... Again, man. If he was Gunk Shot Bandit Ape, I lost. I think he should have calced the Infernape damage, though. I needed almost +5 to KO you. And I showed my entire set, so he knew I wasn't quick attack, right? Obviously, if I was quick attack, it'd be different. Oh, that Z-move was fire, though. Savage spin out doing his thing. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. I'm happy that Tsareena was good in the last game, though. I very much am. Alright, I'll pause until we find a game. Be right back. Alright, guys, we got a game, and honestly, it's such a hard matchup. Tsareena's going to be useless. I wish I had knockoff in this, but it's such a hard matchup because Moltres plus Gligar kind of... Basically, Moltres means if I go for BP or if I go for U-turn or Power Whip, I'm in a position where my opponent can burn me with Flame Body. I'm going to need Aerodactyl. Yep. This is my account, fam. The good thing is Primarina does not care about what my opponent can do. Really Como because it breaks through everything. I thought I said Dredagon, but it said Dubbington. You got this beast. 6-0's me. I'm really hoping this isn't Z and it's Z Haxorus, which can still beat me. I'm about to pressure him with rocks from Palisand. Okay, U-turn. So that doesn't mean that it's actually Mega at all. Or anything, really. Weakening Empoleon means that Primarina has free reign. Aerodactyl is so good as an Earthquake immunity. But I think it's worth... In the long term, it's not worth it. But like my switch-ins to this are very limited. I think we're going to go Tsareena. As he goes Gligar, I'll just click the Bandit Power Whip here, see how much it does. Basically, if anything's going to get burnt, it's going to be the weakest link, which I think is Tsareena right here. I seen Como coming back out. Good play, though. Ooh, that's some good damage. Not as good as I'd like. Toxic. Roost. Alright, bro. He's going to roost here. Nope, goes Moltres instead of roosting. We're not going to take a Z move if we can avoid it. Oh yeah, he can't roost. Duh, it's Power Whip. Wait, no, I went first. He can roost. What? You could have roosted there. It's Flame Body too, because I don't see pressure. I'm thinking it's Z Haxorus, honestly. But I don't risk that. It looks like it specs Moltres based on how it's playing it. I'm Mega Evolve and Roost just to get the extra bulk that Arrow has on his own Roost. And we're gonna hit up Tsareena here. Toxic Roost, Earthquake. I can go for U-turn, I think. Any chip out Moltres is nice. This is where knockoff would be fantastic on this Tsareena. I feel like knockoff, I should be using that in general. Flutter's thumbnail. Use a better pic of me. My Twitter one. I look good. It's my wedding. Bro. The Twitter. I'll show you how he's talking about a bit. This is always such a risk, man. Because of the burn. But I mean, either way, I think I'm gonna have to risk this anyway. So I'm gonna go for Pursuit here. Please don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Thank you. As he goes Gligar. Tsareena gives me a U-turn. I really want to Stone Edge here. I'm gonna do it because I feel like he might double offensively because I got Tsareena 10 times. If he toxics me, that's better than being burnt. He should just Toxic. It's safe. Yeah, it does double. Not to the one I wanted, though. I want to double Stone Edge again. Can I? Okay, we're going to Earthquake here. I put him in Torrent, which means he will knock me out, but I thought that rocks make a lot more sense considering all the switches I've been doing. And yeah, we're going to get rid of this mon. I don't care. Should I Pursue? This is so good for Primarina being gone. Would he read that Pursuit, though? I'm Earthquake again. Alright, good. So Primarina now has free reign for clicking a water move. Haxorus is not a counter. That is great. We've actually managed to break through, which is fantastic. I'm going to be able to go Palisand here. I should keep this thing alive, shouldn't I? I'll go Palisand. Goes for sub. Interesting. Alright, there's my Spadef investment. We'll get up my rocks. If I can get rid of the Moltres, that'd be great. And yeah, I figured that'd be a roll, because I knew this thing is EV to take that. And so we'll just spam, we'll click Shore Up, because if he switches, that's fine. I get in my arrow. If Gligar defogs, so be it. I will lose to this if I go for Roost and he doesn't stay in. So yeah, I will lose. Tsareena Tsareena now. Defogs, which means I don't have to deal with any rocks myself the entire of the game. Neither does he. Oh, now he has to win some 50-50. Like, that are not even in his favor. He has to win some 50-50s. I'm pursuing again. He burnt me, unfortunately, which means that now I can't Stone Edge him. I'm gonna pursue it again though, for the chip. And then I'm gonna Stone Edge here because I'm not gonna let this boy double on me. Cause Tsareena's so free. Yup. Manectric 2. Give me that. Nice! That damage would have been so good for Scizor because it's unrecoverable. Alright, we'll sack Tsareena here. U-turn is fine, I'll break the sub. He might think I'm Scarf too. I mean, the damage on Gligar says otherwise, but... How much did Pursuit do? 19 upon switch out. So +2 means it's a KO. I'm doing it again. Oof! Give me that damage. Earthquake is relatively weak too. SD Scizor is so good now. It is fantastic. I think I just clicked PokeaimMD. Because it would deal with Manectric, and it would deal with Haxorus if he opts to stay in. And then we just Bullet Punch, which is also free. Clanging Scales goes through sub as well, so Manectric doesn't get a free sub versus me either. Fantastic. That was like the biggest threat as far as setup goes. And now Primarina can just come in and click Water Move and not care. I mean, it wouldn't care before, but now it can care less. Everybody keeps saying that. Bro, I think you die. This is offensive. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm not... And he burns me too, but it's fine. It's fine. A little bit annoying, but it's fine. Worth it. Worth it just to get rid of that threat. I U-turn because I can Roost on Gligar. Knockoff won't obviously do anything, and then get some nice beautiful chip because I can repeatedly just go for U-turn here. Did I mess up? There's no way Tsareena dies to Crocodile's Earthquake, but he could get Moxie. But then if it's Choice Scarf, it doesn't matter. 26-31. Yeah. Forget that. Well, I wish I was Scarf, bro. Go on, give me this threat. Oh, finally, it's a 2-hit KO. Nice. Alright, so we win. Getting rid of that. Everything's burnt, though. Everything is burnt, though. But, hey, this was a matchup that I felt like I had to play almost perfectly. And even then, there was always going to be rough edges because that Moltres managed to burn everything, right? It managed to burn everything. Knockoff did nothing. That is Scarf knockoff. Okay, confirmed. Good play, good play. I sack Tsareena, even if he subs, because Primarina being alive means it always risks that. Even if he subs, which is a good play too. I would always be able to bring out Como. Click Clanging Scales. This KO's Manectric, this KO's Crocodile. There's no one move he can lock himself into. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's no one move he can lock us out, so I'll finish him off with close combat. Good game. Nice. Okay, so we managed to win that. Wow. That was, oh my. That was really fun. That was a really fun game. Holy crap, that was fun. That was really fun. I'm sorry, that was fun. I'm not sorry. I'm enjoying the game I'm playing. Woof, that was clean. Where are we on the ladder? Gen 7 UU, 14, 19, 18, and 0. Cool. What is that on? Not Altaria plus Rotom. Baldion. I said Dragon. Have fun, dude. Another toughie. Especially with offensive Celebi. Alright, this might be the L. The last one should have been the L, but this might be the real L. I love Aerodactyl in this game. Honestly, the best mon on my team. Okay, so as far as his, let me actually try and get a game plan here, because this is going to be another hard one too. So ideally SD Scizor is the way I do it, and I try and again pursue Rotom. It'll be a little bit easier here considering it's not a flame body Moltres that burns every single member of my team. But this will also be a tough one. But SD Scizor I think is my way to do it. This is where knockoff would be so good on Tsareena too. I'm gonna lead off with Tsareena. I think it's very good versus everything besides Rotom Heat. Oh. He probably Willow here, right? Palisand checks Cobalion. I can't weaken that. Willow is annoying because I can't jab. Actually, this is fine. I don't mind. Como gets it. It's toxic too. I forgot that's running around. Nice. So what playing scales here? Maybe Celebi will come out. I just need to work like on YouTube. Live stream before the actual thing. Sorry, Blunder's asking me some questions. Nice Nihilego. Bulletproof. I should be able to get the rocks versus you. I doubt a Black Sludge variant is running. I really doubt a Black Sludge variant is running. That was a good play, by the way. It had a close comment there. Is running Grass Knot. Also, it can't knock me out if it's not Life Orb. So we'll get up our rocks. Defogger could be Rotom. If it's Toxic, Volt Switch, Overheat, and I think Defog, maybe I have Papa Berry. Yo, Palisand might actually be the key because he doesn't switch into my stabs very well. I wish I had Toxic on this Palisand. Yeah, like I said, that won't be able to KO me prior. I can bring out Big Arrow here. Actually, no. Power Gem is so free for my opponent. I was gonna say Palisand was the key and now it's dead. I'm gonna show up though. I don't want him getting rocks. Like if he does get rocks, I want to get something out of it. Speed. Shouldn't matter. Get in Scizor and I go for U-turn here on the Rotom. I still go for U-turn here. Such an odd play. It's annoying because this still gives him Rotom too. And Sludge Wave is so free. Like I want to U-turn so badly. Ah! I'm still U-turning. That para is really annoying. Rocky Helmet? Yep. Yeah, this guy has... I think this is an L. This is looking like an L. He'll get up rocks. Scizor is gone. Well, I sack Scizor that way he can't get the boosts. Can Arrow... I mean, Arrow's still looking good. Primarina's not looking anything. You can't even see it. Alright, so that's a dead Cobalion. So that's good for Arrow, I guess. That is really good for Arrow, actually. Rotom Heat comes out. Not sure why he let it take Stealth Rock damage. I just sacked Scizor. I can just pursue here too. Not be eating your berry. Get some damage. Would you be Stone Edge? You have Cobalion, check Arrow. You might actually be Stone Edge. I think you're so weak to Lottie too. Just goes for Crunch. Okay, cool. So I should be able to get a KO here. Life 4 plus Poison doesn't actually kill me, which is bad because I'm gonna lose to Nihilego if it doesn't kill me. I want to close combat, but I feel like I have to go for Flamethrower because he has to go Rotom, and I can't knock out Rotom. Oh my god, I knocked out Rotom. That is so bad because now he gets the Speed Boost and wins. Oh well. I guess doubling maybe would have been the other play. Because he just gets the Speed Boost on his Nihilego and wins. That was a really good double Thunderbolt call. Go Nihilego, dude. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a hard one. I gotta make Arrow. He could easily Thunderbolt here, but I had to. Yeah, good game. Yep. Like, I had to. That was just the play. That was the call. Like, either that or I go Tsareena and I make the call after. I knew that was going to be an L. Like, I knew that was going to be a tough one. And now we get another tough one. With Moltres, Rustalk, Primarina. That I pretty sure I use this team in. So that's our first L of the EU ladder. I just use this team, yeah. Papa, Taunt Life Orb, Hurricane Zero, Stone Edge, Rustalk. So SD Scissor will be the way, I think. The way. But, stupid meme. Old meme too. But I have to get rid of Moltres first. The real way is Primarina. Because my Primarina just dunks on his team. Holy crap. Like, it actually just dunks on everything. It doesn't care. This is weakened now for Arrow. Like, it does not care at all about his team. Bro, that Mon taking damage is so good too. It's a 2-hit KO. Couldn't even read it. Was not very effective. We'll go Palossand. He might actually Bullet Punch instead of U-turning, so. Yup. Get on my rocks as he goes Rotom-Mow. The Clanger gets to come in, and the Clanger doesn't care because it just picks up a KO from there. Just raw Poison Jab. It hits Primarina and it hits Rotom. Raw Poison Jab. I don't know why I said that. Also, getting a poison on Moltres would be cool if I did get it, because that's the only thing stopping him from losing to my SD Scizor. That team is really weak to SD Scizor. Its best way of dealing with it is obviously Moltres, and then Primarina burning it. That's like the only two ways. Yep. I didn't want to Flamethrower either because I didn't want him doubling. I just wanted to get rid of the Primarina coming in. So now we don't got to deal with that. So that's one of his ways of dealing with Scizor. The other one is coming out right now. But it cannot touch Arrow, and I can just get a Mega and Roost. There's a Sky Strike, so now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Lovely. He can't even pressure me with rocks on Como because if I get a rocks himself, he's forced to defog. I know he's double defog. I'm sad we got our first loss so early. I kind of wanted to get as many wins as possible before obviously losing, but... Oh. Why? Don't really agree with that play, dude. But either way, we're fine. I live Stone Edge. I shouldn't risk the crit though. I think best case is I just go Como. Como takes Stone Edge, Como takes Knockoff if he wants to go for those two. Otherwise, I go Palossand here and get up rocks. Scizor is in range of Tsareena. Yeah, we go Palossand and get up rocks. Or at least stack off, excuse me. Good knockoff play, dude. keep you alive. Was he not confident the next one would knock me out? I thought it did. I thought it does 30. Nice. So at this point, we're gonna click Earthquake because I'm not, not about to miss. Give me some chip on you, so that's good for Scizor. I'm gonna roost because I will be able to take one Stone Edge. I did just risk a crit there, which is a poor play on my part, maybe. This Mon takes every hit. Go ahead and give me a nice little shore up, so I can actually come in later on you and not care. Maybe Como will come up and go for Clanging Scales, but if he does, or even opts to go for Rocks, I get up Rocks myself. He might do 69. I doubt it. I'm gonna get up my Rocks though. Nice play. I don't have Soundproof, right? I have Primarina though, which doesn't care. Good Rotom-Mo double, dude. Very good double. Like, once again, Tsareena is another... I have switch-ins to everything, so I'm not super worried. This will be a little unfortunate when I get burnt here, but chip damage on Moltres is just nice. I didn't get burnt. Wow. Fantastic. Alright, so we can Roost. Roost and not care. As he goes Crook. I don't want Primarina to take another hit at the moment because then close combat will be really close to knocking me out. We're gonna double out to Como because it's a drawback free play. Because he would, if he Stone Edges, I resist it. If he stays in, I'm good too. So now I just click the Clanging Scales. Yeah, Moltres is a good switching. Kind of. Yeah, that should be game. I'm gonna Clanging Scales again. Because if he roosts, if he attacks me, first off he has to hit a Hurricane. Secondly, if he roosts, he'll go down. And if he stays at that range, I just click Pursuit with my arrow and I knock him out. And then SD Scizor wins. That should be game. Nice. Didn't even burn me. Fantastic. So that should be game for SD Scizor. I mean, Tsareena also gets to click High Jump Kick now and not care. So two really cool things. Scizor comes out. We can sack Palisade here. Doesn't do anything. Nice U-turn play. As long as Tsarena's alive, I shouldn't lose. I mean, as long as Scizor's alive, I shouldn't lose to Scizor. And also the fact that his Como is Life Orb, it's basically being itself. Always go Primarina here. I don't think you close combat in any scenario. If he does, great play. But I want to take advantage. Good Rocks. Give me a KO. Go ahead and give me a Mon. And I can spin too, which is fantastic as well. Like when he's forced to KO. Well, I mean, I don't have to spin, but I will. Oh, great. He gave me a Como. So that's like the last thing that could beat Scizor, in a sense. Just with taunt and close combat. So Como going down. ISD up on Crocodile. I don't care. Crocodile has to go for what? Knockoff, ISD, whatever. I have Bug Idiom Z for Moltres, for Rotom. You can go for knockoff? Probably. Get in Scizor, Roost once. Then SD. How much speed does Scizor have on this team? 92. Coolio. So now we SD in his face. SD in this boy's face. Oh no, I gotta allow it, but Savage Spin out guarantees a KO. Hey, go ahead and give me that. Yo, honestly, I really wish I could put Scizor in the thumbnail, but I already did one, so I don't want to put Scizor in the thumbnail. It's fantastic how much work I put in, though. Crocodile comes out. Get some bullet punch damage, and that's Pursuit if he goes for Earthquake. I just roost here because he's forced to go Scizor, right? Basically he's forced to go Scizor, right? If he knocks me out with Earthquake, there, I Pursuit Trap him, and then Scizor is forced to go for Bullet Punch, and which ties Tsareena to stop. If he goes for Super Power, I have Palisand to stop. This also means I can't lose the U-turn because I have Aerodactyl. But at this point, I just sack Palisand. Hello! And that's the whole game. That is the whole game, folks. Goodbye, Crocodile. Scizor has no one move it can lock itself into. And the best play is to literally lock myself in a Rapid Spin, because every other move can miss. Good game. That's actually the best play, because it will slowly but surely... That's 6%. Sorry, this is my only move that doesn't miss. I guess U-turn too. Give him arrow. Alright, so we're gonna end the video here. I obviously win this. He's banded. We know that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free... Thank you, man. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, I thought I was forfeit. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Let's see where we ended today on the ladder. That was my best play there, but I guess I could have U-turned too, I guess. But 1406, 18-1, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good start. Drew, thank you very much for the team. Tsareena was a lot of fun. Though I didn't get to use it as much because we fought double Moltres, man. Wow. Or triple we fought a lot of Moltres in this episode, and we fought a hell ago too. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Like I said, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.